Leaders in transportation and manufacturing from both sides of the border met in Plattsburgh today. The goal was to discuss new business opportunities and how industries can adapt to rising costs and inflation. NBC5's Blake McQuarrie is in Plattsburgh with what came out of today's conference.
That is right. I'm outside the West Side Ballroom, and inside they call it the Quebec-New York Transportation Rendezvous, where manufacturing officials are stressing the importance of connecting with one another while also facing economic challenges. The Quebec-New York Transportation Rendezvous is designed to strengthen economic ties between the two regions.
We have 150 representatives of Quebec and New York transportation equipment companies here today, as well as top leaders from the sector. It's a great day.
As Quebec is New York's largest Canadian export destination and a significant investor in the state's economy, one-on-one conversations are connecting manufacturers and reaffirming that relationship.
You can exchange emails and you can talk back and forth, but actually being able to see somebody and sit down and talk to them about what their company needs are or what their workforce needs are, it's very important.
We expect more than 200 of those conversations to take place today. That's where the real value comes from, relationships that then can be followed up on.
Companies rely on cross-border trade for parts, materials, and customers, and that cooperation comes at a time when the industry is facing new challenges.
Inflation is everywhere, driving the cost of the service higher, and we cannot raise fares for people like for 30%, but we're having sometimes 20 or 30% costs higher than pre-COVID. So the biggest challenge is to do better with the money we're receiving from people using the system, also the governments, and the economic situation is putting a lot of pressure on our funding system.
Events like these give businesses a chance to share solutions and maintain that partnership to help offset those pressures.
We are going through turbulent times on both sides of the border, and certainly giving them an opportunity and giving us an opportunity to say, hey, you know what, we're still here for you.
Now, officials from both sides of the border say continuing its long-standing partnership is key, as it also pushes the conversation ahead to what could be next. In Plattsburgh, Blake McQuarrie, NBC5 News.